Hi gang. Last week I put up a training vlog in this new space. A lot of you guys had questions, like I thought you might. A lot of you guys also think I own my own gym now. I do not own a gym, nor am I working at a gym, nor am I any part of running a gym, but somebody we know is. So, we're gonna chat about it right now. Introduce yourself.
My name is Sam.
Where are we right now?
We are at my gym, and mine and my business partner. I can't just say mine because it sounds very greedy. But we are at Strange CrossFit. Strange CrossFit is a strange name for a CrossFit gym. I'm a huge Doors fan, so People Are Strange is one of my favorite songs. I also think that being strange, although kind of a negative connotation, nowadays has a more positive connotation in the way that we celebrate people who are different, people who are bizarre, people who are weird. It's actually a wonderful thing, and we welcome everyone here.
Was opening your own gym harder or easier than you thought it would be? Or both?
So initially it felt totally impossible. And then little things like I just started looking online.
It's huge! Oh my goodness!
I wanted a big space, a big open space. I wanted 20-foot ceilings. I wanted to be able to do high rope climbs. I wanted lots of parking. I wanted roll-up doors. Like, the list was long. And I think when you are locking yourself into, a 3 to 5 year lease, and it's not cheap because we live in LA, it needs to be right and you can't settle. Then I found the space that we're in right now. I drove up, the roll-up door was open, big boat truss ceilings, outdoor area in the back, tons of parking, roll-up door, like check, 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 check. So I showed it to my business partner. He was like, this is great. And then from that point, things moved very fast. The interesting thing about it, like you say, was it hard or difficult, or was it easy? I think once things started to fall into place, it went from just a thought to a reality, like within maybe 3 months. And my whole thing with this gym has been about functionality of space and equipment. So it's like, I knew that a lot of the people coming over with me would expect things to be like up and running. It wouldn't be a situation where we were gonna start small and then slowly build. So it wasn't like, oh, I can have one rower and no assault bikes and like a tiny rig, and then eventually we'll expand. It was like, no, these people wanna compete. They need the best equipment. We gotta just get it all.
Oh my gosh, it's happening.
I really built my dream gym. One thing I want to say too, in regard to the type of gym that I'm trying to build, I've just noticed so much of affiliates drifting away from CrossFit. And I think that a lot of gyms opened because people liked CrossFit, but then they didn't really follow CrossFit's like methodologies. And they've changed into a lot of more general fitness. And I just want to make it clear that I'm very much on the opposite side of that. And as a competitive athlete and somebody who's coaching other competitors, as well as just the general GPP, like people who just want to get fit, they're proud to be a part of a CrossFit gym. They want to do the open. They go to regionals, they watch the games. Like, it's like, why are we like biting the hand that feeds? You know what I mean?
So all the equipment got delivered today, and we're putting the yoke together so that we can work out here.
And so I think that the way to distinguish from other gyms, because I think a lot of people were like, well, you're opening in a saturated market. But I actually feel like the amount of true CrossFit gyms in LA is like very small.
The rig is up, part of the rig is up. And then here.
It's all happening.
I think a lot of the people that come here look at the programming and they're like, wow, this is way harder than what I'm used to. But in our level ones, we were all told, you program for the best, you scale for the rest. Like, why do we need to water it down? Why can't we snatch? Why can't we do muscle ups? Like, that's CrossFit. And if we don't put those movements in, then how are you gonna learn how to do them?
When did you realize you wanted to own a box?
I would say very early on in my CrossFit career. I think that I worked in a lot of boxes, I learned a lot of good things. I learned things that I would do differently. And I think that for me, I've always wanted to be my own boss. And I'm not just coaching because I'm also an actor. I'm not coaching because I'm also a musician and I'm just trying to make money. I'm coaching because I love to coach and I love CrossFit. So it was sort of a natural progression. I think being like a head coach, you know, of course you have a lot of responsibility, but at the same time, it's not your gym. It's not your business. There's kind of a ceiling as far as how high you can go in that position. So I was always kind of thinking about that. I would say for like the past 3 or 4 years.
Keep going, keep going, keep going! Yeah! 649. Fuck you! He's happy.
You did so good! Tell me a little bit about like the grand opening party and what that day was like for you.
So the grand opening, we couldn't even really set a date until like a week before, because we weren't sure about the equipment and whether everything would be ready. So that was stressful.
Whoa! It's here! Hi, Grady! We're just so excited.
So the grand opening was a blur. We got here probably like 8 a.m. We did something where we were like, okay, the first 30 people to sign up, we're gonna give them a special membership called a founder's membership, which is gonna be at a lower price, and they're gonna be locked into that price, you know, their entire stay at this gym, and the price will never go below that. Jordan was there, Jacob was there, Rachel was there. Y'all were gonna help me sign people up. We had no idea how many to expect. Was there gonna be a line? Was no one gonna come, you know? Because you never know. So I was nervous about that. And I was trying to just keep my expectations low, but it was amazing. There were people there even before we were open, like 8:15, 8:30. Sold out of the founders membership within an hour. And then, you know, we had some friends that came that just wanted to do the workout and the barbecue, and that was cool too. So we probably had, what, like 50 plus people here working out, and luckily our space is massive.
10 seconds! Right! Go!
So now it's weird because I've fallen, if we're in week 2, and I've already fallen into a routine that feels very normal. A lot of the people that are here are people I've already known from years past of coaching. So it's already that family vibe, that community vibe who's already here. But again, it's like I have to remind myself that it's my gym, that I'm not just coaching at somebody else's gym. Definitely the responsibility is more, but in that way, I feel like you care more because it's yours. And I just really like being here. It's like a good vibe. I just would love it to be a big, obviously I want a big membership base. I want it to grow. I would love to send a team to regionals. I would love to have masters athletes at the games. I would love to have individual athletes at the games. Beyond that, I would love for people to just feel at home here. And, you know, I would love to build the community in a way that it's like, most of my close friends I met at a CrossFit gym, and I want to give that to other people and just keep it positive. I think a lot of people feel like you can't have a competitive gym and also have a good community, and I really think you can do both. As far as the next like couple years go, it'll be just focused here and making the community grow in a really positive way. And we're close.
Mission accomplished.
And I know it's kind of cliche, but if you set your mind to it and you have people behind you who believe in you, it is amazing what you can accomplish. And like I said, in a pretty short span of time, this is like my dream. So the fact that I was able to do it is like so crazy. It really hasn't even sunk in yet. It's so exciting. I'm like just super excited. Let's do like a year check-in.
Okay, great. I'll see you next year.
Yeah.